My name is Emily Tyrrell. I'm Yupik and Inupiaq from Imanik, Alaska. I was born in Fairbanks but raised in Texas. Well, actually between Fairbanks and Texas. And for the last 10 years, I've been living in Anchorage. I have an undergraduate degree in journalism and public communications and executive MBA from APU. In addition to working at First Alaskans, where I have the honor and the privilege of serving as the Director of Sustainability there, I do a lot of nonprofit work that has really helped me advance in my career as well as just enrich my life as a whole. I lead the Alaska Native Alumni Association at UAA. It's one of the newest chapters on campus, and surprisingly, they've never had one. We have a lot of Alaska Natives who have attended UAA, and we have a lot of Alaska Natives who have graduated from the school, and so me and a couple other alumni created the group, and it's been a huge success. I am a founding director for the Forget Me Not organization. We started it back in June, where we connect the homeless population back with their families out in rural Alaska. We have about 25,000 members who are part of this group, but more importantly, we've been able to get more than 12 people back home to their families. One of the first ladies that we got back home is actually going to be enrolling at UAA this fall. I am the president of the Friends of ANCCS, which is a new nonprofit that was incorporated with a sole purpose to benefit the Alaska Native Cultural Charter School. It's a pre-K through 8 charter school in Anchorage, and it's the only Title I charter school in the state. I guess my story is not, it's not as traditional as like a lot of other students. You know, I was living in Fairbanks and I lost my husband in a motorcycle accident. And after my husband passed away, I knew that I couldn't live in Fairbanks anymore, because every 5 minutes I would break down, and that's just not conducive of a healthy lifestyle. So I decided to move me and my 2 girls down here. And being that I was 23 at the time, I decided to really throw myself into education. First, I thought I was going to be a sociology major, and then I thought I was going to be an accounting major. And then, you know, when I was struggling, I was going through these classes and I was thinking, this is not what I want to be, you know. And so I did some soul searching, if you will. I tried remembering what was the first thing I wanted to be when I grew up. And for me, I remember I was in 4th grade, and there was a DARE officer that came. She had a communicator, a public relations person with her. And I remember sitting in the auditorium or the cafeteria and just being so inspired by this woman who can, you know, be able to speak to an entire room with a very, like, she had, at the time I didn't know it was strategic, but it was it was a strong message. And I just remember being inspired. And that is how I decided to become a journalism major. My #1 job is to be a mom first. And there were days after my husband's accident that I didn't want to get out of bed and I didn't want to go to school, and I would be lying if I said that I really contemplated on giving up. But I knew that at the end of the day, that this education was going to open up more doors for me and in turn really enrich my life and enrich my daughter's life. My daughter now, she's 10 years old. I asked her the other day what she wanted to be when she grew up, and she said, I want to keep our culture alive. I want to work at First Alaskans. And to me, you know, I don't know if she would have ever had that response had I not gone to school.